So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the second half of the show. Are you enjoying it so far? Well, exactly, we've got a great second half for you as well. It's an international match that starts on part 2, a heavyweight championship classic first round match. Let's meet the wrestlers.
And you saw the graphic on the screen here just after the intermission. Again, the first match of this part 2 of winning days in the heavyweight championship classic tournament. Tyson Taylor, someone who is actually looking to tour Japan, coming up next year. Again, someone who's been on the scene a very long time.
Is that right? And imagine going to Japan with an SWW gold around your waist.
Yeah.
What a CV.
I think Tyson Taylor's got that on his mind here.
Popular with the crowd.
He's taking the time. Get into the crowd, shake hands.
Again, fan favourite Tyson Taylor again.
Tyson Taylor has come to SWW.
Here we go. And now you think about what value that will bring to his name. If he walks into Japan, steps off that plane, gold in his suitcase. Hopefully he doesn't get stopped.
That's a good point. I think you have to declare items of a certain value at customs.
I mean, it's all great having a championship belt on that, but you know, more money here for the airport.
And this is value. Let us not forget, SWW is the premier wrestling promotion in the Southwest. A title here means something.
Absolutely. Again, this is not a company that has 20 different championships for 20 different things.
No, gold here matters.
Yeah. Yeah, Tyson Taylor with a nice response from the audience. A thick individual, again, somewhat of a... Again, if you...
In the positive sense.
Yes, absolutely. A lot of muscle mass on this guy. Someone who would throw you around with ease.
Sheikh El Sham.
Yeah, the Middle Eastern millionaire, born into greatness. He had nappies made out of $100 bills.
Egyptian cotton nappies.
Again, they say that he actually lives in the pyramids.
Wow.
Because his family bought them.
You know, I actually have a business proposition. I wonder if we can get some time after this.
I mean, Sheikh El Sham is not short of money.
He's not short either. Look at that, the height of this man.
This dude is a big, jacked, ripped individual. A glorious robe that I'm sure costs thousands and thousands of pounds.
Oh, absolutely. Woven gold.
Millions.
Well, indeed.
You could consider it. I mean, arguably, that could be real gold.
It definitely is.
And I'm sure that black coating is somewhat of a rare snake skin, I imagine.
Yeah.
Oh,
and Sham doesn't like kids. He's actually a single man, and he just lives with money.
A dream.
He doesn't care about pleasing people. He won't share that money either. If you're expecting to go out on a nice date with this man and be taken out for a lovely dinner, you are wrong.
This is a man that splits the bill.
This man that doesn't pay the bill.
Do you split the bill?
Stay rich. Do I split the bill? 50% of the time.
You split the bill, split the time. Interesting.
You know, it's 2021 and
that's true.
Females like to pay for themselves.
Yeah, fair enough. Do you offer?
Yes.
Do you reach for your wallet?
I do the classic thing of, I'll pay.
Yeah.
She responds with, no, it's 2021.
Yeah.
I'll say no, it's 2021, you're paying.
Yeah.
But now we've operated this new tactic of she'll pay and pretend that she's paying for the whole thing, but I'll transfer her after.
Okay.
So it looks good in public for her.
Sweet.
Referring to my wife, Tori Wilson there.
Oh, stop.
Just to clarify.
Well, the Sheikh is not being well received by this Tewkesbury audience.
You have to imagine that these fans are booing Sheik simply because he is a wealthy man. I think there's an edge of jealousy coming in from these fans here. I'm going to say it.
No.
Yeah, I think the fans realise they are amongst greatness.
Oh, please.
The fans realise that robe Sheik is wearing is worth more than their entire lives combined.
This is Tewkesbury. This is a medieval town. Tudor architecture, lest we forget. They're not walking around in gold robes.
Sheikh El Sham is arguably greatness. Look at him. Now again, we talk about the greatness of Tyson Taylor, but the pure charisma of El Sham. Again, he doesn't care about these fans. They're worthless to him. And now we're about to see greatness. When that robe comes off, you're looking at I was going to say Greek, an Egyptian god. But Taylor's got the crowd behind them, but that's only going to do so much. We saw with MLD, hey, having the fans on your side is great, but what's that going to do for you? Gives you a bit of energy for a few seconds.
I think his hair down for this match.
Yeah.
What does that tell us?
And El Sham is no joke. Look at the size of this guy. Glorious hair. Great physique.
Oh, he's taking issue with something the fan is saying here.
I think they said he was a millionaire, not billionaire, and that's rocked El Sham. You know how much pride he takes in having a lot of money.
You know what the sweet revenge would be? El Sham despises Tewkesbury.
It's possible.
And he could do it.
He could do it. This man.
You hate to admit it, but he could do it.
He's a lion in this town that we call Tewkesbury. The Middle Eastern millionaire versus the Bulldog Tyson Taylor. Ooh.
And showboating to a crowd that he professes to have absolutely no interest in.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure.
Now you talk about El Sham showboating here again. It arguably mocking the audience.
He's more interested in the audience than he is in his opponent right now.
You have to think though. This is an important match for both these two. So you make a great point there, Jazz. He needs to be focused
on his opponent.
Yeah, on the prize.
His preoccupation with the crowd speaks to me a sort of insecurity, I'd say. He knows the people don't like him.
Yeah.
But money can't buy you friends. Believe me, I've tried.
Taylor going straight for that shoulder, working that joint manipulation here. Nice move there by Taylor. Now going for the wrist, going for the fingers.
That arm's taking so many twists.
Yeah. El Sham can't draw money out of his bank account if he's got a broken hand. And a finger snap by Taylor.
Create those weaknesses.
You don't have to see it, even on El Sham. That is brutal.
And the fans want him one more time, and I'm sure El Sham is dreading one more time. Nice ring gear by the El Sham, and a fun fact, El Sham, the Middle Eastern millionaire, has actually wrestled AEW superstar MJF.
Is that right?
Yeah. So El Sham is no joke in this heavyweight championship classic. He's a big deal. He's a very wealthy man. A lot going for him. A true superstar. But Taylor, the fan favorite, heavyweight machine in that ring. You love to see big guys slap meat in this wrestling.
Hey yo.
And I'm just spitballing here. Would absolutely love to see a combination of tag teams go on, but a match between the boys and Tyson Taylor against Al Sham and the Seven, I think, could be something quite magnificent in that ring.
I'll get the commissioner on the line.
Yeah, you put someone like Tyson Taylor with the boys, 3 heavyweight individuals against a kind of devious team like the Seven combined with Al Sham. That could be something short of amazing.
You talk about stopping power, the crowd will be feeling the impact of those hits from their seats.
What happens when an immovable object
Indeed.
meets an irresistible force?
There we go. Thank you, Jimmy.
Got you back. And we spoke about these two being heavyweights, but Tyson Taylor is a very fast individual.
Both of these men moving very fast.
Taylor's got very, if you look at his feet, shotgun drop kick, quick footwork from the big man here.
There were some awkward overarms there from Al Sheikh, and his hair was in his face the entire time. Can't help but wonder if that didn't get in his way a little bit. As a fellow long-haired gentleman, I can attest to the amount of things I have walked into in the past.
Taylor not giving Al Sham that chance to take a breather. Now this is important here by Taylor. Staying on Al Sham, not letting him rest. Don't allow this man to take a breath. If Taylor wants to get it done in Japan, where the wrestling scene is very big, very popular, companies like GHC, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Noah, companies like that, he absolutely needs to keep on his opponent. Because we could be looking at the next heavyweight champion right before our eyes right now.
Referee Rory urging them back into the ring. The danger factor it becomes tenfold the second you step off of those boards.
Absolutely. And again, slapping the ring post, Al Sham.
I'd say the only thing stronger in this match than those two lads is the ring.
Absolutely,
and hitting the ring is no.
It's no joke, Charles. That ring is hard as F.
Well, we talked about it a little bit earlier on, but that padding on the ring that you see there, make no illusions, that is not there for the comfort of the wrestlers. It's more cosmetic than anything else.
Absolutely.
You are fighting on hard wood, backed up by welded steel.
Absolutely.
Believe me, it is not fun. It is not a trampoline.
No, definitely not. And I think that's some things that fans perhaps don't realise is, yes, these moves look great, but the impact of landing on that
brutal.
And again, as to quote the great Jim Ross, the apron is the hardest part of the ring.
Absolutely, yeah. But the basic construction of the wrestling hasn't changed since the beginning of the sport, way back in Victorian times. I mean, before that, this version of the sport that you see, conducting a ring, it hasn't changed in all that time.
Al Sham being smart here, going for the back, that stability area for Taylor.
Ooh.
And a nice handstand elbow drop. Wow, Sham, what's he thinking here? Got Taylor into a suplex position, but Taylor, look at the strength of Taylor.
Straight back down.
Yeah, vertical suplex. Slight bit of a pause at the top. Great maneuver by Taylor.
Again, moves like that they're taking the wind right out of your lungs.
Absolutely, and you, like we mentioned about Taylor going to Japan and things like that, those are the sorts of moves he needs to pull out of his bag. Japanese wrestling, very hard hitting, lots of suplexes. So again, Taylor needs to keep pulling things like that out of his bag, make an impression. An experienced individual. These two do not like each other whatsoever. But a nice drop kick by Al Sham. And did you know, again, another fun fact, Al Sham is actually known as having one of the best drop kicks in the business.
Is that right?
Absolutely. Beautiful standing drop kick. Fans getting behind Taylor here. Taylor fighting back. Big tree trunk arms slugging the back of El Sham. Al Sham in that full mount now and fist to the face.
Wow, that was rough.
El Sham taking no prisoners with those punches there. Taylor needing those fans on his side, needing some energy, just like MLD. Deriving energy from that audience. A nice kick to the chin. But a nice power slam by Taylor.
That was never going to be enough to put away a giant like Al Sham.
No, and Al Sham is there, and you look at this guy, he's in great shape. A giant man. And again, that's to his benefit, to both of these heavyweight individuals. The more muscle mass you have, the easier that ring is going to feel.
Yep.
That muscle is a cushion, that's a protection. Taylor's got to get up here. Again, he's got a lot on his plate on this match. Again, what repercussions could losing this match have for Taylor with his aspirations of travelling abroad and things like this to wrestle?
Well, absolutely. You've got to, the matches he has lined up in Japan, the promotions, the booking, they are looking at his performance here, this stretch in the UK, to decide the kind of opportunities he's going to be given in Japan. It's
similar to football. Wrestling is a scouting business. Again, there are people watching these matches, again, looking for individuals, for superstars like these two to have on their wrestling cards. So not only are they trying to win a match, they are trying to show off what they can do.
Absolutely.
As individuals.
It's all about the opportunities. That's what, as a wrestler in this company, that's what you've got to be thinking about all the time. What does this mean for me going forwards?
And Al Sham locking in now. That ever so devastating camel clutch, the Steiner recliner. But Taylor fighting out, and that's the strength of Taylor there. He used his lower body mass to really power Al Sham out of position. But now with these back elbows, rocking the face of Al Sham.
I would say this is probably the most brutal of the fights. The hand-to-hand, just the constant volleying of hits.
Yes.
Just bang, bang, bang.
Yes. Absolutely.
It's an obvious strategy that both of these men have gone for. They've said, I'm up against a tank of a man here, so what do I go for? Like
a volley of shots.
Yeah.
You have to.
Nice back body drop, and you see that then into a C4 S stunner as well. A nice maneuver there by Taylor. Again, he back body dropped Al Sham, picked him straight up into that fireman's carry, and then dropped him with a C4. Really, really great work. Also known as a TKO. Al Sham
wasting time arguing with the audience. This is
talking trash to people that are essentially not going to have an impact on what Al Sham does. He doesn't need to care about what this audience thinks of him.
It speaks to his ego and the fragility of it.
Yeah.
So preoccupied with what the crowd are thinking.
Taylor with that second rope shoulder block through the middle of the rope, rolls over. Good bit of speed by Taylor. Off the ropes again, and a discus lariat by Al Sham.
Speed used against him.
Yeah. Al Sham almost used Taylor's momentum there against him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Caught him in his own speed limit there. Al Sham, you gotta wonder what he's thinking. He's hit Taylor with some big moves now. Yeah, and Taylor's done the same to Al Sham. Very back and forth, similar to what we saw in the women's match. Fireman's carry by Al Sham now. Couldn't keep Taylor on the shoulders though. Big German suplex by Taylor. Very nice technique there.
Trying to psych himself up in the crowd.
Release German suplex as well. And back for a second again. Let's go with the grip. Takes the pressure off himself, and that's a nice tactic when it comes to suplexes. Take the grip away, execute a release, because again you save your own energy there.
Yeah.
Get your own breath back before you then go back for a third, like he's doing now.
Taylor's grasping for all the energy.
Yeah, that's exactly it. What's Al Sham thinking? Going for that spear perhaps. Taylor rolls him up though. Now got him round again. Third snap German suplex straight on the back of the head of Al Sham.
He is crying out for the audience to get him through right to the end. Could this be it?
Taylor going up top, something that we've not seen him do in this match so far. What could he be thinking? He's waiting for Al Sham to get to his feet. Some sort of standing dive maneuver coming up. But Al Sham, that's smart. He didn't have to travel all the way to the corner. He knocked the rope. That catches Taylor off guard. Nice bit of reservation of energy by Al Sham there. Storing it for later. And now the big lad's going up top. I wonder what Al Sham's thinking. And a huge hurricanrana off the top rope. Kick out by Taylor. And that's something you don't often see. Really don't often see. And that's a big guy going up and doing essentially a cruiserweight move from the top rope. Yeah. And that really talks to the skills of both these heavyweight wrestlers.
But again, you know, when you're such a big guy, that kind of fall, you know, the bigger they are, the harder they fall and all that. I'm surprised he was able to recover from that quite so quickly.
Fireman's carry. Again, Al Sham has attempted this fireman's carry twice now and failed on both attempts. So you can only wonder what he's thinking on those maneuvers. But now Taylor, nice! Fireman's carry gutbuster. And Taylor, see, you have to think if Taylor had got all of that cover there.
Yeah, that was barely a cover. Yeah. Just resting on him.
Literally just maneuvered his head.
It is a cover and it counts, so ref was right to count that.
Yeah, and again, Rory right on the action. Great performance by this referee.
Does not miss a beat.
Straight there.
But like you say, had he just got a leg pulled up, that could have been it right there.
Absolutely. Tyson Taylor with that big uppercut. Again, catching all of El Sham there. Catching him straight with the bicep. Now spinning the wheel.
Winding it
up. Make a deal, yeah. But Al Sham, this is the third time Al Sham's gone for that fireman's carry. You have to imagine he's going to pull it off, and a Death Valley driver. DVD by Al Sham. And a kick out by Taylor.
Unbelievable kick out.
Unbelievable by Taylor there. Dropped straight on his head, but kicked out of Al Sham's maneuver. Now you saw Al Sham go for that fireman's carry already before he hit that third one. Now you have to imagine he's thinking a spear here. He's already gone for that spear. Going for one again. Russian leg sweep by Taylor into that crossface maneuver. And he's hooking the leg as well. So he's not allowing Al Sham to move at all out of this maneuver.
Not giving him an inch.
No, by keeping that leg hooked, Al Sham is essentially working off of one leg.
Again, he's got that hair covering his face. That's going to be affecting his breathing. He can't see where he's grabbing for.
Yep.
And then the other thing is, Rory has to rely on the tap to see if Al Sham gives up. Al Sham can't just show him by facial expression because of that hair covering his face. And now Taylor getting it fully locked in. Full crossface now by Taylor, but Al Sham, you look at the length of his body. If he can just, and there you go, very simple for Al Sham there. He's tapping as well.
Put a leg on the rope.
I think Taylor thinks he's won this. Taylor saw the tap, but again, he wouldn't have seen the leg on the rope. Yeah, Taylor thinks he's won this.
No. Put the hands down.
Taylor's got to realise.
Put those hands down, my friend.
Unless the bell rings, Taylor, you cannot celebrate a victory. Taylor going out to the apron. And Al Sham just sweeping the legs. Rolling Taylor back in. Now could Al Sham be thinking a third spear attempt here? He's tried it twice already.
Here he goes.
Here we go. Big spear by Al Sham.
There's got to
2, 3.
There
a
you go.
fantastic heavyweight match. Got him on that third attempt. He went for it twice already. And the Middle Eastern Millionaire is your winner.
Absolutely gutting.
His fans are not happy at all at El Sham.
El Sham is out of it. He is the kind of man that would be up there getting his hand raised straight away if he could. Well, back he's going to address this audience.
Saving his energy for his mouth.
Story of his life. Short but sweet.
Now El Sham, he proved something tonight. Again, like I said, this guy has wrestled very, very, very big wrestlers in the past. And again, you have to imagine the Middle Eastern millionaire has got a big future ahead of him through to the next round of the Heavyweight Championship Classic. But you have to think, what impact is this going to have on Tyson Taylor's career going forward? Big tour coming up ahead. He's got to regain some confidence now. Retie the boots, gain that confidence back.
Decision makers will be watching this, and he knows that.
Yeah. El Sham celebrating very, very back and forth.
Again, what's he doing? He doesn't need to be here.
Yeah. This guy's going to get straight back on his private jet, fly straight back to his pyramid. He doesn't need to care about this audience.
But he does. This is my point. Look how... Talking to the camera, talking to the crowd. He says he doesn't care what they think. He sure spends a lot of time trying to change their opinion.
El Sham definitely back to winning days. Sheer disrespect to the SWW crowd.